mean, all right, we're back with fourth quarter action. 12 minutes of football left, folks, and the Mustangs are up right now, 24-13.
Well, two-possession game at this point if there's no more score. Argonaut just needs to take care of the football at this point. They're doing a good job on offense, gaining yards. Don't try to get too cute. Eat some clock here. You know, Linden's got to score twice, and the way this game is going, I'm not sure that I see that happening. Toss to Geedy. Fighting forward, gains about 5 yards on the play.
They're going to mark him at the 35, so that is a 5-yard gain for Joey Geedy. Reminder, your overall sponsor of the game of the week, Jackson Tire Service, 801 South Highway 49 in Jackson, out by Rayleigh's, and also downtown Pine Grove, right on 88. Just veer to your right, and you're right there. Again, Jackson Tire, Pine Grove, and Jackson. What's that called, Frank?
Timeout.
Well, I think Nichols got maybe an equipment problem or whatever they've got to take care of over there.
Geedy again with the cramp, maybe?
No, Nickel, well, he's coming out, but that wasn't the call. The official call was Nickel had to go out of the game for some reason.
Okay.
Here comes Kopic coming around the left side.
He's got some room if he can cut.
Well, get back to the line of scrimmage. Gains 5. There's a first down. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown! 35 yards.
Mustangs.
Put 30 on the board for the Mustangs.
35 yards to pay dirt.
Wow. 30-13, an offensive explosion by the Mustangs. Who'd have thunk it?
Well, yeah. And Linden, the coaches over there, look like they ran into a buzzsaw tonight. I thought, you know, they had to think that with coming in without a win this year so far, the Mustangs would be a push, and it hasn't played out that way.
Argonaut just hadn't scored any points all year. But I got to tell you, my son came home, and all week he says, I'm telling you, everybody is convinced they can beat Linden. And they've come out and proved it. They finally got an extra point.
Good.
There it is.
This game's all over but the shouting. I'm telling you what an offensive display by the Mustangs tonight.
Mustangs 31 and the Lions.
They have been getting thumped all year long in league, struggling to score points, and all of a sudden, they put up 5 touchdowns tonight, matching their offensive output for the entire year. All tonight in this game. I'm excited for these kids. That's just, boy, losing is tough. Getting beat all the time by a lot is tough. But the resiliency, when you start believing and start bonding together that they've shown tonight, I just think it's really exciting for these kids, especially going into the big game next week.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at Coach Landergan. He's all smiles down there tonight.
Well, sure he is.
I tell you, he hasn't quit grinning. Look at him. He's psyched. All right, Joey White with a squibber. Out of bounds.
We keep trying to put him back in it.
Well,
rolls out of bounds.
The Linden sidelines over there are all empty. There's not 20 people in the stands.
There's actually more yell leaders out there than anything.
Well, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for Linden. And are they just going to try to start throwing the ball? I mean,
well, they've got double splits, and there's one pass over the middle, but that's good for 5.
Well, just trying to throw that little slant pass to Allegri. You can bet for sure that they're going to try to go deep here any minute.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Allegri. Picked up 4 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 6.
Straight ahead handoff. That's a nickel.
Uh-oh.
We've already seen him break a 50-yarder tonight.
Finally pushed out there by Floyd, number 17.
Well,
he got a
late
foul.
flag.
What the heck was this?
It's going to be against Argonaut, and I don't know what the call was.
Stopped by Chad Floyd.
I think it's going to be on Kopic, it looks like.
He's kind of walking away, but I don't know what he was doing. Personal foul, maybe?
Yep.
And personal foul. So, march off another major here.
Mustangs.
I'm not sure what the personal foul was. I think it was on Kopic. That's going to put the ball down to inside the 25-yard line to the 24, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Linden. That shortens the field up by a long way. Oh, he jumped that pass. Was that intercepted?
I think it was. Yes, it was.
Oh!
Kopic, for the interception, he made up the foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been trying to throw that slant all day long to Allegri, and they've completed it. At that time, Kopic just jumped the route, and Carver threw it right to him.
21-yard line. First down, Mustangs.
That was just a great heads-up play by Kopic in jumping that slant. As soon as he saw Allegri going in, he knew what the play call was, because that's what they've been running all night. He just jumped right in front of him, jumped the play, interception, great play by Kopic.
All right, 10 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. Kopic right side. Not much happening there.
Jared Kopic, the ball carrier.
XL Physical Therapy is a brand new facility featuring a year-round indoor pool and spa therapy in Jackson for the past 23 next to Rayleigh's. Give them a call. It's 223-5669. Again, XL Physical Therapy.
Right now, you want to what happens. Do not run out of bounds. Keep that clock going. Kopic weaving his way through the middle. Gets up just short of the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Boy,
just about to the 30-yard line.
Between him and Guidi, they've really become much more dynamic in running the football. And hey, we've seen Chad Floyd have the best night that we've seen throwing the ball.
Right.
C.J. Wynn and Floyd have hooked up several times tonight. Guidi had that nice fumble. Another one.
Again.
The 4th time. Some reason they're having trouble with that snap. You know, I don't know if Walshaw's not getting it up or if Floyd's pulling out too quick. So that's going to be 4th down, so we're going to kick it off. That's something that they've had trouble with all year long, but most of the time so far this year we've seen it in the shotgun, Jim, where they've fumbled that a lot. Tonight it's been from under center.
Joey White back in punt
So
formation.
Allegri's going to go deep for the Lions. White back in punt formation. Good snap.
Let it go.
Touchdown there by Wynn, about the 42, 43-yard line.
The kick down by C.J. Wynn at the 43-yard line, where it'll be 1st down for the Lions.
A big order to fill here for the Linden Lions with
Well, it's a
8:09.
3-possession game, Jim, because at 18 points, even if they scored twice and got 2-point conversions, they still need to score again. And I just don't believe there's enough time left. Craven looking deep. Nice job on defense right there by Guidi. It looked like he had nickel open. Ball just took a long time to get there. That ball was in the air a long time. When you're throwing from the middle of the field and you're throwing the ball 20 yards and it's got to go all the way across, so there's a 20 forward and 20 sideways. Guidi did a nice job closing there. not allowing Nickel to make the reception.
2nd and 10. Back to pass again. Here comes Wynn. Flushed out of the pocket and down by number 54. That's going to be Matt McQuaig.
Craven in the back.
C.J. Wynn was the guy that pushed that. He came off the left side and forced Carver to step inside, and McQuaig was there to finish it off. But that was all created by Wynn.
Down and 9.
So 3rd and long for the Lions. The Legre split wide to the left. He's his favorite target. Craven's back. He's looking for a little screen pass and overthrows
Well,
it.
that pressure was by Deason the Beeson coming at him, and he just threw it out of bounds.
Well, on that play, they let the line through, and they tried to set that screen to the left, but he just never had any chance to develop.
Brings up a 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th down, but, you know, at this point, I think they're all 4-down possessions.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if you lose by 20 or 30, a loss is a loss. So the Lions are going to go for it here on 4th and long. Craven's going to throw it deep down the sideline. The Legre's out there. Oh, incomplete.
He's got an arm.
He can throw it.
He
There's
can
no
throw
question
that thing
about
out there, I
that.
tell you.
Pass intended for Allegre.
So the Mustangs are going to take over on the 45-yard line.
Jared Kopic both on the
Possession.
Craven's only a junior.
Ball goes over on downs.
Nickel's a junior. So both of those guys will be coming back.
They got their field goal kicker as a sophomore coming back. Yeah.
So they got some skill position players coming back next year, but it isn't helping them tonight. It's been all Mustangs here in the second half.
45-yard line where it'll be 1st down, Mustangs.
7:13 left in the game.
They're in the shotgun formation, which I'm not quite sure I understand.
Well, unless they hand off here.
They do. Straight ahead to Geedy. Cuts out to the left, breaks a tackle, gets over the 40-yard line. Geedy's just been running really well the last several weeks.
Camps Propane, your full-service, state-of-the-art propane company. Ask about the senior and veterans discounts and the Smart System, a worry-free propane monitoring system that saves you, the customer, money. It's Camps Propane in the Upcountry. Their telephone numbers 296-5544.
You don't want to do anything right now to stop the clock. This Linden defense just looks a little bit on the tired side. Just keep pounding it right at them. Another handoff this time to Kopic straight ahead. Gets across good enough for the 1st down. That'll move the chains.
The ball carrier.
Or no, that wasn't Kopic. That was number 24. Dominic Bird gets in and gets a carry.
Uh-oh. I thought it was Kopic.
Here comes Kopic coming back into the game. We haven't seen Bird in there carry the ball all game, and he got in there, made a nice little run, got a 1st down. He's going to come out. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. The ball just inside the 35-yard line. 6 minutes left and counting. Deason goes in motion. Flag.
Something just didn't work there, I don't think. A little delay of game.
Yeah. We got a delay of game against the Mustangs. That'll take it back 5. Makes it 1st and 15.
And they're winding the clock with 5:50 left in the game.
Feel fall in the air a little bit
Got our
tonight.
jackets
Supposed
on
to have some
tonight.
rain tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
60% chance, I think.
Let it rip.
All right, Kopic, the lone back in the backfield, going to give to him straight ahead.
Center's high. Gets about maybe 4.
Jared Kopic, the ball carrier.
Down to about the 36-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. 2nd down.
Ball's going to be placed at the 36. So it'll be 3rd down.
Maybe 3rd and 12. Kopic again. Gets hit.
He's got to be tired.
Well, drives it
Man,
forward. He gets
yeah.
down to about the 31-yard line.
Kopic, the ball carrier.
That'll set up a third down.
By Nicholas Espresso.
There is nothing wrong with this. Just keep that clock down. You're in 4-down territory. There's no reason to punt. Got third down. Just keep running the football. About 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 from the 31.
Geedy this time. The inside handoff. Oh, gets to the 29, drugged down by number 46 for the Lions.
Okay, they got another down to play with.
Joey Geedy, the ball carrier, down by Jesse Frampton from behind.
Peter Frampton's son, Jesse,
Younger.
made the tackle.
Be 4th down and 5.
4th and 5 for the Mustangs. Clock continues to run under 4 minutes. This one's going in the books. The first victory for the Mustangs this year, and these boys are happy. Decent gets it this time. Nothing going on right there. They're going to turn it over on downs right at the 30-yard line. He was stopped.
The ball carrier. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, so the Lions take over on possession. Shop Hospice of Amador and Calaveras thrift stores. You're going to find a friendly staff, great bargains on clothes, furniture, housewares, anything, you name it. If you have an item to donate, bring that item to the hospice where proceeds assist in providing service and care to our terminally ill patients in both Calaveras and Amador counties. Again, Hospice of Amador and Calaveras.
Well, we'll see what Linden's going to do now. There's not enough time.
I just think
Berg.
They're content to just run it out, I think, Frank.
Berg, the ball carrier.
Decent just put a lick on Berg that time. Gained about 1. Shaler in there helping him out.
Picked up 1 on the play.
Quickly back to the line.
Picked up a 2nd and 9.
Throws outside. That's the nickel. Nice tackle right there. I think that was Kopic.
21.
Screen pass out to Max Nickel.
That'll move the chains. Will be first down.
Has the speed taken out from under him by Jared Kopic.
Just trying to get Nickel something in space, and hopefully he can break one. We saw him go 50 yards up the middle earlier in this half for the only Linden score in this half.
And they've had nothing since then, Frank.
That's out to Berg.
Oh.
A host of Argonaut Mustangs in on the tackle.
Pass complete to James Berg.
You can just tell the Argonaut just got a little more excitement in their step, huh?
Got a sophomore in there, Philip Martini, number 54, was in on that stop also. So a little credit where credit is due.
Straight ahead to Berg.
First down.
James Berg, the ball carrier, straight up the middle.
That'll move the chains again. But as soon as they get them set, the clock will start. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left here in the ball game. Argonaut with their first league win and their first victory of the year.
Whoop, hold on, guys.
Well, they didn't call it.
They're going to let it go. Whoa. Stopped by White on
was that White?
Yeah,
tripped up Nickel.
I think the refs want to kind of get out of here and get home.
Well, I don't know how many people they had in motion at that time, but there were people jumping all over the line.
More than one.
They didn't call a flag.
Under the 36, where it'll be first down for the Lions.
Throw to Allegri, incomplete.
That'll stop the clock at 1:59. Remember, Manacero Insurance Agency has been serving you since 1946 with over 100 companies to choose from, helping you get the right insurance at just the right price. The freedom of choice and the confidence of experience. The Manacero Insurance Agency is located at 255 New York Ranch Road, and that phone number is 223-2551. Again, Manacero Insurance in Jackson.
All right, so Linden's got it here, 2nd and 10. Under 2 minutes left in the game. An offensive explosion by the Mustangs that we don't know where has been hiding all year, but they got it done tonight. They're going deep right here. Allegri wants to get to the corner. Kopic on the defense.
Not there.
Craven's pass intended for Ryan Allegre.
Little contact down the field, no call.
Kopic and Floyd on the coverage. Ball's overthrown. Goes incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
So 3rd and 10 for Linden. Coach Gary Landrigan going to get his first victory as a head coach.
Yeah. Incomplete again. Stops the clock with 1:48.
Craven's pass intended for James Berg.
4th down.
Slightly overthrown. Goes incomplete. Brings up a 4th down and 10.
They turn this one over. I think Argonaut will just go to kneel down formation here, run the clock out.
Run it out. That's what you want to do.
I don't think
just think they haven't got to run out the clock at all this year.
No,
I don't think
this
is a lot of firsts
would
tonight.
be interested in using their timeouts. I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
So 4th down. Over intercepted.
Hey, 53.
52. Shaler. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. I think it was after the interception.
Got a flag on the play.
It's going against. That's where they step.
No, they're picking it up.
Pick up the flag.
Waving it off. So Argonaut takes over.
Get on down the road.
First down, Mustangs.
Minute 41. Just outstanding game. Good, geez, I just feel so good for these kids and for Coach Landrigan. They came out just with an offensive explosion tonight. Floyd DeWin hooked up twice on touchdowns. Joey Geedy, 98-yard kickoff return. Kopic had a couple touchdowns and an interception. I mean, just an outstanding game by the Mustangs. Shaler and Deason and C.J. Wynn had a great game. And
they're going to kneel and take it on out.
Kopic and Geedy and Chad Floyd, best game we've seen him have all year. And they're going to just kneel it down, and they're just going to celebrate this victory tonight. Their first win of the year, their first league win of the year. Give them a little momentum heading into the big game next week against Amador.
And they don't look too energetic on the opposing team sideline there, Frank.
Well, Linden had to come in here having to feel pretty good.
Oh, that's what I said at the beginning of the show. You know, it's just they ran into a buzzsaw.
That's why they play the games.
Yeah.
Under a minute now. They're going to put the clock down. I think they're giving them extra time here, so they only have to kneel it one more time. They're going to put it under 45 seconds. Yeah, this will be the last play of the game.
One more knee ought to do it.
I'll tell you what, they gave them so much time in between these plays. I think the officials just said, well, hey, it's over, kids. There's no sense
Take a kneel and go down, and that's going to be it.
That'll do it.
All right, the final score, 31 for the Mustangs, 13 for the Linden Lions. And also, hey, forgot the JV score tonight. The Mustang JV's 46, the Linden JV's 21. So double wins here for Mustangs tonight at Argonaut.
Mustangs 31 and the Lions 13.
And they're fired up. Going into big game week.
Well, and they should be. You know, they've been taking their lumps all year long. And I mean, they haven't been in a close game all year long. And for tonight, in dominating fashion, 31-13, to just come out and just control this game. I mean, there were moments, right after they fumbled the ball and Linden came back and on one play ran that 50-yard, and all of a sudden Argonaut found themselves behind for the first time in the game. Boy, did they answer the call. They came back and scored 3 touchdowns in a row. Unanswered touchdowns by the Lions. They had no answer for them. Just an outstanding performance by the Mustangs tonight. Congratulations to Coach Landrigan on his first win as a head coach, but more importantly, congratulations this team. They needed this one bad.
All right, and that looks like it's about it. Thanks for watching this edition of our sports show on TSPN TV, Amador County's own television network. Jim Vinciguerra, Frank Halverson, and Tommy Fox in the Slavic saying thanks for watching. We're going to see you for big game next week.
Good night, everyone.
Our sports show in the Game of the Week is a TSPN TV production. All rights reserved.